l'energia. Sì, con questa.
Good morning. I'm in Bonnie, Scotland, and I'm just about to start the Glen Affric Kintail way. So this is a 44-mile route which stretches from Drumnadroich on Loch Ness to Morvick in Kintail. So I'm currently here and I'm going to be walking all the way along to Scenic, which is around about 15 miles. And I'm going to be staying in a campsite tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to be walking all the way down here past Loch Affric, and I'm going to be staying around here somewhere while camping at the River Affric, and then from there we're walking down past Youth Hostel, Camban Bothy, and into some beautiful mountains, past gorgeous waterfalls, and then to the end at Morvick. This walk's supposed to have absolutely stunning scenery, and it's been on the list for quite some time. So let's grab the rucksack and get away. Right, let's work this breakfast off, shall we? I'm about 10 minutes in, and from being in a relatively built up area, I'm in this. I'm going to love this, I can tell already. Just coming out of the trees. Hopefully we'll get some views opening out. Note to self, don't eat a massive Scottish breakfast and then climb up a hill. That's a canny pull up, that. Oh, I think that's about, must be about 300-400 metres of ascent straight up. Oh, focus up though. The sun's starting to make an appearance. It's forecast to be, I think it's forecast to be between 21 and 24 degrees for the entire trip. Wall sunshine and no rain. This morning was supposed to be overcast, so the weather's right so far. I got quite a bit of height already. Feeling good so far. See if I'm still seeing that 15 miles in tonight. I've always wondered what they are. I thought they were for fuel. It's the first time I've ever seen one with writing on. It's a bloody toilet. But it's all. No. So what I've seen from other people's footage of this route is that day one, although it's beautiful, isn't half as stunning as day 2 and day 3. So even though I'm only about an hour and a half into this walk, I'm already looking forward to day 2 and day 3. Sun's out. Gun's out. Wow, look how dense that forest is. It's absolutely pitch black in there. I couldn't have fancied getting stuck in there. Worst Scottish accent ever. I looked at the smidge forecast for this route before I came, and they're not supposed to be biting all the way along this route. They seem to be murdering people in Glencoe at the minute. Right, I'm out the forest for now. I think I'm probably just over halfway. I need to refill my water, so I have to find somewhere to fill it. Not rocket science, is it? I'm sure I'll come across some soon. That was a quick stop Midgie's had a little snack. Bastards. All the way down the hill to go all the way back up. What fun. It's not too bad actually. Powered by fruit pastels and M&Ms. Got some views opening out now. And frighten the cows. And isn't this the most ingenious way to separate cattle from humans? This route's been rerouted and now there's no risk of being made dead by a herd of cows. Yay! I might stop and take a breather. It's just occurred to us that I've been walking for over 5 hours without a break. Yeah, we'll find somewhere to sit down for 5. There's nowhere to sit. I really fancy sitting in the middle of the path in case a horse comes galloping along or something. I'll push on the campsite. See what I mean? There's definitely some horse action going on up here. Back into the woods for the last descent. Looking forward to a nice cold beverage. Man down. Best not try the limbo with us on my back. Yay! That's me. Scenic caravan camping park. Open all year round. All set up. Gonna go to the shop and get some food because the cafe's closing at 5 and there's no fish and chips. Got it. I'm sure I'll drown my sorrows with a few beers. So I'm gonna have a little explore around, have a look around the church. See, I think I'm hard because there's a gate there. I'm leaving. They're mooing arrows. And the church is locked. See? They're lethal. There's teapots everywhere. Supplies. Well, that's me all fed, watered and cosy. I'm going to chill out for a bit and then get my head down. Night. Smelly in the morning. What's that then? Coma done. 200 metres. I'll be rude not to. All shall be revealed. There must be a sign or something. That looks very pretty, whatever it is. This place is ridiculously pretty, mind. That's a bit like a hill fort. Got loads of them in Northumberland. I was right. On the knoll in front of you are the ruins of a dun, a large, stone-built, circular building set within an enclosure with a commanding view of the countryside below, dating from the Iron Age. Oh God, look at the colour of this heather, it's beautiful. How's it? Lush. You know how I said yesterday that I was really looking forward to day 2 and day 3 because of the views? They're starting to open out. I can see a mountain from here. Completely engrossed and managed to walk about 20 minutes in the wrong direction. So I had to come all the way back. But I can see me saying, I'm supposed to go down here. That hid itself away, mind you, didn't it? I haven't been paying that much attention to the map, to be honest, because this route's so well marked. Right, sneaky. You were hiding behind that bush, weren't you? Right, let's get down into this glen. What's that then? What's that then? A mine, perhaps? Looks Victorian. No. No. Spank you. Having a rest as promised. Snappage. Get in. Right, let's get off again. Now that's what I'm talking about. Only one issue. You can't actually see the lock. Hopefully it'll open out soon. God, it's so pretty. Another few hours in, stopped at Glen Affric car park just for a breather. Won't take 15 minutes and then go off again. Lush. How can you? It's the little things. Come back, you can have the packet. There's the first glimpse of the River Affric. I'm going up there. Well, not up there, not going up the mountain. I'm going that way. I would have sat here, but it's too hot. I've been in the sun all day. Or sitting in the shade, I'm getting eaten alive by the midge, like. Okay, cooled off, water on board, snacks had. Let's push on. gorgeous. Hope the camera's picking this up because it's bloody gorgeous. Look at this. Pretty. I was tempted to camp there at the end of the loch, but there's two wild campers pitching by the looks of it. Damn it. Could go over here like. Oh, there's no harm in having a look. I don't think my feet's going to take us much further, to be honest with you. Anyway though, stunners. How beautiful. There's got to be somewhere to put the tent down there. Yes, that'll do nicely for this evening. Not too shabby. Cooled right off now. It's lovely. Right, it's time for bed. It's been a really long day. Smelly as in the morning. Morning! I'm all packed down in here. There is zero, and I mean zero wind outside. The tent is soaking wet. It's covered in mozzies and midges. I know for a fact as soon as I step out the door, they're literally just going to be swarming. So I haven't had any breakfast or coffee yet. I'm going to wait until I get a bit of a breeze further on the trail and take it from there. Wish us luck. On a more positive note, how gorgeous is this? Shall we? That'll be stunning on the tops of those inversions going on. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Even if I am getting swarmed every time I stop. They might just want some company. Right, back on the trail. Can't take the smudging net off. Every time I stop, there are arrows. Might have to starve today. Here's the sun to burn all this off. Yay! Stunning. They must have came over from Glencoe. Eating everyone there. Thought, right, going to Glen Affric. Eat Kerry. They weren't kidding about the last stages of this walk. been absolutely stunning, mate. Beautiful. I keep saying it, don't I? I have to keep stopping because I have to take photographs and stuff. Midget had to go. I'm getting too hot. I think I'm going to stop at the youth hostel, which is just there, because I've been going a couple of hours now and I still haven't had my breakfast. And hopefully I'll be able to get a cup of tea instead of coffee. So it's closed for cleaning. I'm going to push on to Bothy and have a good long rest there. Every time I stop here, the midge are just attacking us, and I can't exactly have a brew and eat my breakfast or a midge net, so we persevere. There she be. It's too hot. Lovely and cool in here. I got here just in time, I think. It was really starting to overheat. It is so hot out there. It was forecast for 23 degrees, but it just feels so much warmer. It doesn't help that there's literally no wind either. I've drunk 3 litres of water already. I'm going to get another litre at least into us before I set off again. But I'm going to have a good break, have some lunch, then crack on to finish. Oh, change my top as well. I was sitting here before having my dinner and this couple came in, obviously runners, and the woman says, "Oh, are you doing the whole way?" And I says, "Yeah." She says, "How many K is it?" I said, "I don't know about K." I said, "But it's about 44, 45 miles. And she's like, "All right, yes." "And what part of Durham are you from?" "Durham? I'm from Durham, Newcastle." So anyway, and says, "So, what are you doing?" "Oh, not much. We've just run up the Glen, and then we're going to run up Ben Fadder." So, all right, so it's a normal day out in this heat, is it? Show-offs. Wowza. It's a steep descent, this. It's down there. I think there's a waterfall down there. Whew. Just shows you the elevation you get to. I think by far today's been the toughest, but it's also been the most beautiful. So it's a catch-22. I think got another couple hours with a rest stop in, and then tap in at the finish, hit the campsite, set up, get a shower. I'm down now, but I'm about another 2 hours in, and it's still absolutely boiling. There's very little breeze, so every time you stop, the midges attack. So I'm just trying to find somewhere just to sit down for 5. My feet are sore now. Right, I'm aiming for that house over there. Looks like it's got a bit of shade in the front. I've got to say that I underestimated this route in this weather. I think I literally just got to the bothy in time before. I honestly think that I was verging on some kind of heat exhaustion. despite like drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, it's just constant heat with no wind. So yeah, thanks for the bothy. I think the other thing that I underestimated about this route was the terrain. Today hasn't been so bad, but the last couple of days it's just been paths upon paths upon paths of really big rocks, unstable rocks, really hard going, very loose underfoot. Usually I would have smashed 45 miles, it would have been an issue. But overall, I have really enjoyed it. If I could do it again, I wouldn't pick to come in a heat wave. To be quite honest with you, I would have cancelled, but all the little extras like the campsites and the bus back to Drum and everything like that was booked, so I would have lost quite a bit of money if I had bailed and done it another time. On a positive note, the views have been absolutely spectacular with this weather, just absolutely to die for. I've seen other people doing it where they've just had like rain and mist and you couldn't see any of it, so I've been really lucky in that respect. So I'm going to sit and chill here for another 15 minutes or so. I think I've probably got about another hour and a half left and then I'll hit the campsite. That's the first sheep I've seen since setting off. I've been thinking all the way through, where's all the sheep? That's the sheep. It's kind of bashes, isn't it? No, oh, it's a friendly sheep. Are you lost, pet? Eh? Where's everyone else? You hot? Oh, it's lamb. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You're pretty. You have got to be kidding. That's a bull. And it's got horns. Oh, thank God, wasn't interested. Story of my life. Right, I've popped back out in civilization. It's nice to get some shade. I've done it. All the way from Drum in the east to Morvick in the west. Right, let's go and get this tent pitched, get a shower, chill. Morning from the campsite. I'm just having me morning coffee now. I went to sleep about 8:30 last night and I didn't wake up until 7 o'clock this morning. Completely unheard of for me. I was absolutely shattered. So apparently this bus stop isn't the easiest to find because there isn't actually a bus stop. The bus stop that's there, I've been told, is for school kids and it's set back off the road, and I have to catch the bus on the A87 outside a cafe, which was called the Jacobite but now called something else. So if you're actually not standing on this little grass bit on the corner, then the bus is just going to go past you. So I'm filming this bit just in case anyone wants to do the walk but doesn't want the hassle of trying to find out where to get the bus back to Drum from. Watch me miss the bus. Glass, I wonder if that's still in use. I must say, mind, the Highlands are absolutely beautiful. No doubt about it. But utmost respect to the people that live here, because it's brutal in the winter, and then summer comes and you're hammered by midges. They must be absolutely hard as nails, not to be messed with. Noted. I'm not that far north, I'm a bit softer. I'll still take you on. I'm imagining that this is tidal and that the tide's out looks a lot like, yeah, see the bridge over there. Right, so I think that's the cafe coming up ahead, and I think that's the bus stop that I'm told not to wait at. I'll ask the cafe. Of course I'm going to try and get a sandwich if it's open. Be wrong not to. That's where I get the bus from. Just waiting on a toastie. And the bus goes. Well, it should be 20 minutes late and I'm standing there like a right knob. Well, that's me back at the start of the Glen Affric Kintail way. I've had an absolutely fabulous time. Recommend it to anybody, but probably not in that heat. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.